Hopefully your guys' quarantine, 14-day, 21-day, I don't even know how long this is going to last for, but nonetheless, this is a perfect time in history, actually, you guys. Special time to be a part of the home-based business industry, the affiliate marketing industry. I've been getting a lot of people, in the Facebook group talking about whether this has affected my business in any way, and it hasn't, because we've got a recession-proof business. What do people do when there's an epidemic and they got to stay home? They start getting online. They start searching for ways to build an extra income. So if anything, my business has been booming even more so than it ever has before. So I'm super excited because I know more and more people are going to be inside this group due to what's going on. Although, it's been difficult for a lot of people financially, mentally. A lot of people have been, being laid off, losing their jobs, and they're looking for a way out. And that's when I persevered. I got online. I started searching for different business models and different opportunities. And I came across high ticket digital marketing, affiliate marketing. And it's completely changed my life. Not worrying about, having products shipped from China, not having to worry about, all the overhead. Brian, great to have you on, my man. We're going to be talking about the $10,000 per month formula. We've got something really special for you guys. And so that really changed my life, is transitioning from just promoting solely somebody else's low ticket product to understanding the purpose of a low ticket product and how that low ticket product positions you to make those high ticket commissions that you want at the end of the day. So a lot of people just have tunnel vision. They look at their business like all it is this one $47 product, or this one $197 product, or this one $7 product. They just were missing the other half of the formula, which was promoting the high ticket products on the back end. And so that's why we designed the HTA 2.0 system, is so myself and Brian can position you guys, put you guys in a position to where you can use the 1.0 system to, generate leads for cheaper, not get you into profit, right? That's not the purpose of your front end system. And then once you're doing that, you're in a position to then promote those higher ticket offers, which that's where you make the money. That's where you make the $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 commissions and get into profit. So you might spend $1,000, $2,000. You might make back $400, but you're not really making back $400. You're obviously losing, let's say that we spent $1,600. We made, $400 from that $1,600, not profit. And so we actually lost $1,200. You're looking at that like complete failure, but then you're like, wait, I got this $5,000 back end product I can promote and make 50% commissions. Now you're in a position to get into profit. Just taking one of those leads or one of those customers that bought that front end product, turning them into a high ticket customer, not hard to do, especially in this niche, because when people understand why they need high ticket products, and that's just the way that business works, they begin to upgrade. They begin to position themselves with the high ticket products so they can actually earn commissions off of those products. So we're actually going to show you kind of how this looks on paper. I'm going to turn it over to Brian. He's going to share his screen a little bit, and we're going to dive deeper into this. So a lot of you, newer people, or a lot of you guys that have been in the system for a while, maybe you kind of joined and life happened and now you're back here and you want to really know how this thing works. That's exactly what we're going to show you guys tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Brian, and we'll go ahead and just kind of get started here and kind of just go back and forth, and we'll be answering questions at the end of this too as well.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you guys. I'm excited to be here and really excited for the launch of the HTAA 2.0 system. Josh and I have been working on this for a while. We actually launched the first system last summer, and we did a whole bunch of testing and tweaking and kind of going through that whole process of really dialing in, basically the customer acquisition process, how they go through all of that in the sales process, and how we can really maximize, every customer and every lead that comes through the front door. Because for the average person, to go from zero to selling, $3,000 to $5,000 high ticket product is fairly difficult. And, when I got started online, I was terrified of selling a $3,000 product. But the system that I had been using, had a whole low ticket front end offer. So for me to get somebody to purchase $7 was not that big of a deal. I was like, hey, it's $7, come check it out and see if this is a good fit for you. But what I realized is that system really started to qualify people and started building, a relationship with people on the front end. And what it did for me was it actually allowed me to basically make back all of my advertising expense. So anything that I spent on the front end, I was recouping in those small ticket front end sales, and everything on the back end of that product, I was making pure profit. I think it was a $3,000 or $4,000 profit product on the back end that I was making commissions on. So every time I made a back end sale, I was just cleaning up. I mean, it was great. It was cash in the bank, and I was making money hand over fist. And all I had to do was just get people into the front end of the system. And so, that was my first experience really with affiliate marketing online. And that was 5 years ago, guys. And I did really well with that company. Josh did really well with that company. And, since then we went off and created our own products and services. But what we really want to do in this space, and what we really feel is missing, is a true system that offers real leverage for you guys, where you can just plug people into the front end and let the system do the rest. Let us do all the selling and telling for you. Let's get you to focus on those $7 low ticket front end sales, and let us do all the heavy lifting for you on the back end. And that was really the reason why we launched the HTAA 2.0 system. So what I want to do for you guys, a lot of you are new in this group, you've been coming in, who have just purchased like the HTA Secrets. Some of you have upgraded into the HTA 1.0 system. And, I really want to show you guys and break down what this is all about and why it's important for you guys to understand the process that we bring customers through into our business, and how this can really work in your benefit. And of course, tonight's whole training is really on giving you guys a game plan on how to go from 0 to 10K a month really fast. Like, nobody likes to go make money slow, right? We're all here to make fast money. And we're going to show you exactly how to do that, how we do that within our own business, and how you can leverage, the HTA 2.0 system to get you there in what I like to call record time. But I'm going to jump in. I'm going to pull up this PDF here for you guys, and I'm going to kind of walk through the whole system and how it really brings people through, and how we're going to help you really succeed and get you, to that income and lifestyle goal here with HTAA. So let's share my screen here, and we'll jump into this PDF. Okay, so this is just a breakdown of the HTAA 1.0 system, funnel and sales process. So if you've come into the HTA system, if you've purchased HTA Secrets and have actually invested in the system itself, in the 1.0 system, you would have gone through a fairly similar process. We did just make changes to this a couple days ago, where we now have our business coaches actually added into this system when people register and sign up. So there may be a few changes from when you first got started, in HTA. So I really want to give you guys an update and show you what Josh and I have done, and how this can really help impact your business and really automate and create true leverage in your business. So first things first, we have our traffic sources. So whether that's Facebook, YouTube, Google Ads, solo ads, email, whatever that is, we're sending traffic into the funnel. And the overall goal is to get people to opt into the opt-in page and see the $7 trial offer. See the $7 HTA Secrets offer. So when somebody comes into the system and purchases the $7 HTA Secrets offer, they're buying into basically a quick setup, affiliate marketing guide to teach them more about affiliate marketing. But in that sales process, they are upsold to the $1 trial to test out the HTA 1.0 system. And after 14 days, that converts into a $47 per month offer. So they get basically access to the entire HTAA 1.0 system for 14 days before it bills them the $47 a month. So they can go through, they can check out the system, and they can really see how this system can help them reach their income goals and automate that whole selling process. So once they purchase the $1 trial, they do have the option to upgrade one time only to the $197 lifetime membership in the HTA system. And this is where, it creates a lot of leverage for you on your marketing dollars with that $197 offer, because it only takes a few people to upgrade to that to help you break even on the front end. And like Josh said, this is not your real profit maximizer machine. This is really just a break even and help you recoup some of the cost on the front end, but get paying customers through the front door. Because once they're a paying customer and they get into the HTAA 1.0 members area, they're going to start building a relationship not only with you, but they're going to be added to the community. They're going to get into the system. They're going to start going through the product and the training, and they're going to start seeing the value that the program has to offer. And it's going to start building that relationship with your customer. And throughout that throughout the training in the members area where it's getting started and they go through the process, we're going to introduce them to our business coaches. And so these business coaches are not here to sell anybody on the front end. That's not the purpose of the coaches. The purpose of the coaches is initially to set up a discovery call. This will be about a 15 to 20 minute call to understand your customers or yours goals with this system. So what are your income goals? What are your lifestyle goals? Where are you right now in your business and where do you want to go? And help you map out a realistic game plan to give you an idea of how long it would take to get to where you want to go based off of where you're at in the HTA system and which products you own and where you're at when it comes to traffic and everything else. So when they book this call, it's just basically a discovery call. They're going to be able to, again, have the conversation with the coach. The coach will have a really good understanding of, where they're at and where they want to go, and basically how much money they have to invest in the business, and just start building that relationship. So once they have that call, they're going to be able to dive into the system, start going through the training. And on that first initial call, the business coach is going to make sure to schedule that secondary call for them to make sure they're keeping your customer or you accountable throughout the process. And for Josh and I, that's one of the most important things that we wanted to integrate into the system was sort of an accountability process, because again, we all have different things going on in our life. Things, happen and we get distracted and we forget about, what we have to do in our business every day. And if we can help you guys keep yourself accountable, whether that's having business coaches, follow up with you throughout the process, that's really going to help you succeed, overall with this system. So the coach is going to follow up with you throughout the process in the HTAA 1.0 system to ensure that you get everything set up properly. And once they reach that traffic step, at the end of the system, once they have everything set up, once they have all their funnels set up, they've gotten into set up all their email campaigns, and they have their system set up, they have their domain set up, they're now ready to purchase traffic. And that's where they're going to connect with the coach again to make sure that they have everything set up in place. I don't know how many times I've seen people set up their tracking links or their funnels, and there's things that are wrong or slight things that again would affect traffic delivery and actually getting that traffic to their page, and there's errors on the page and everything else. So we're going to make sure that you guys have everything set up properly, and then we're going to recommend basically what that next step is. We're going to recommend the traffic package, and we're also going to kind of walk through again what your goals are with the business, because remember guys, if you send traffic through the front end of the HTA 1.0 system and somebody decides to go through that entire system, get on the phone with a coach, and they really feel that HTA 2.0 system is the right fit for them, that's going to be a $2,500 commission for you if you own that 2.0 system. But if you don't, that sale will not go to you. Unfortunately, with this system, we really truly believe that you have to own the products to actually make a commission with HTAA. So on that call where basically they're at the point of sending traffic to the front end of their offer, we're really going to help you map out, how to get to that income goal. And for a lot of people, it's $10,000 per month. And so that's why I wanted to hop on today or Josh and I wanted to hop on today and really map that out for you guys and give you guys that game plan. For those of you who have just come into the HTA system or have been here for a while and you're ready to kind of take action and take massive action in these times and get to that income goal. Because for me and for Josh, $10,000 per month was our first income goal. And when we hit that, it was really difficult to go from $0 to $10,000 per month, but to go from 10 to 20 or 10 to 30 or even 10 to $100,000 per month was a lot easier. And if we can give you that game plan on the front end, we know we can help you crush it with this system. With what we have set up here, we truly believe that if you just plug into the steps, get positioned, properly in the system, you guys will have incredible success with the high ticket affiliate accelerator. So this was just basically an overview of the funnel process. Like I said, they come in, they go through the $7 and low ticket upsell process, but the most important thing is them going through the training and getting connected with the coach, where they're going to build a relationship through that process. And so this is where it's important for you guys to make sure that you're positioned where you want to be in the HTA 2.0 system or in high ticket affiliate accelerator. With the 2.0 system, guys, you have the ability to make up to $2,500 commissions if you close the sale yourself. And you saw Dirk and Muriel today. They came in. I did a live in one of my other groups, and they shared that with one of the people on their list, and they immediately bought. They didn't even want to go through the front end of the system. They said, "Hey, this sounds awesome. I love it, and I'm ready to join." And they invested $5,000 right away. They made a $2,500 commission. And really, the question, like we asked at the beginning, it's like, how quickly do you want to get from $0 to $10,000 per month? Do you want to do it slow, or do you want to do it fast? And people like Dirk and Muriel, they do it fast. And they have, I'm not sure where they're at with the high ticket affiliate accelerator, but they've made multiple 5 figures with this system. But it's because they've taken action and they position themselves properly within HTAA. And I want to break this down for you guys tonight, because for me, seeing it on paper and really looking at how easy it is to get to that $10,000 per month, sort of profit point, that was my goal. And when I really understood how easy it was when it comes to high ticket sales, and especially having a system that have the coaches in place, that have the systems in place that take care of the selling and telling for you. You don't have to master sales funnels. You don't have to master sales psychology. You don't have to hop on the phone with people. When you have a system like this in place, it really then becomes a numbers game of how many people you actually need to hit your income goal. So I'm going to jump over to my other screen here, and I'm just going to kind of break this down for you guys. For those of you who own the 1.0 system, and for those of you who are in the 2.0 system, jump over to this doc over here, and it just kind of reinforces what Josh is saying when it comes to people having a demand for a high ticket product. And this just puts things in perspective, guys. And when I really saw this, initially when I got started online, all the light bulbs went off, because obviously, we're all here to, we all want to make money. We all want to have more time freedom to do the things that we love. And, we don't want to have to work as hard as we're working at our 9 to 5 just to make the same, kind of money and still not have that time freedom. So high ticket for me really, changed that and really brought that to fruition. And, when I really understood the power of high ticket and understood my numbers, that's when my entire business and my life changed. And I started traveling the world, I think January 1st, 2015, and traveled the world for over 3 years straight, did tons of traveling with Josh. And it was all because, I was being able to leverage, systems that promoted high ticket products. So my time became a lot more valuable. And I'm gonna just load this doc over here and show this to you guys. Okay. And this is basically what I saw when I first got started online. And again, a light bulb went off. And for me, when you have high ticket products, in your product suite, in your funnel, you're basically buying back your time. When you're able to sell a low ticket product and you have to sell, for example, here, let's take the HTA 1.0 system. Our goal here is to make $10,000 per month. And remember, these numbers here with the HTA 1.0 system, they do not include any ad spend. So you still need to incorporate ad spend into the equation, but I'm doing it without ad spend. Let's say if you're running paid traffic or you're buying solo ads. So with the HTA 1.0 system, let's just say you only sold the $7 and there were no other products. It would take you 1,428 sales every single month, because that's a 100% commission product. And I'll explain the price points here in a second. But that's a 100% commission product in the HTA system. But to make $10,000 a month with $7 product, that would take 1,428 sales. And I mean, that's a ton of sales for most people never making any money online before. And that just seems like a really slow way, to get to $10,000 per month. The next product we have is the $1 to $47 per month, membership into the 1.0 system to get access to it. And that, I believe, is a 50% commission. So that's $23.50. That would take approximately 426 sales at $47 a month to make $10,000 in commissions. And remember, guys, this isn't incorporating any ad spend. So let's take the 197, for example. And obviously these numbers are not, in any sort of order with, conversions to upsell. These are just direct, how much would it take you to make $10,000 a month with this specific product? So with the 197, it would take, that's $98.50 your commission. It would take 102 sales per month to make $10,000 in commissions. And again, not including any ad spend. So let's say, you have $2,000 in ad spend, you'd have to add that, to, let's say $12,000 divided by these amounts. And again, it's a lot of sales that you have to make with a low ticket offer to actually start making any real money online. And this is truly why I believe that, not a lot of people make more than $10,000 per month online. Even a lot of experts and gurus in certain spaces, that's typically a big cap for a lot of people, because they're only selling low ticket products. And it's hard when coming to paid advertising, solo ads, and everything else to scale low ticket products and stay in that profit zone or even make any money at all. So with the HTA 1.0 system, in the way that we designed it, that's our break even. That's not a profit maximizer. That is not, how you're going to, be able to create a passive income that's going to pay you, huge money over time, and you can scale this thing to, to $100,000 a month. You could, but it'd be very difficult for the newbie online, even for somebody who is an expert online. But the HTA 1.0 system was basically that break even, because, the saying is the person who can pay the most to acquire a customer always wins. And the way that we designed this system and how we tested, been testing different traffic sources on the front end, it tends to break even with, when you start sending, the traffic, like the done for you traffic we have in the back office. I know Josh is testing YouTube ads, but, when we're sending traffic to the software, it's basically our break even on the front end. So if we make a little bit of money or lose a bit of money, that's okay. But basically we want to be able to recoup the cost of our customers on the front end, which means that we're getting free leads, and not just any leads. Yes, I can go onto Facebook, I can go create, a really hypey ad and go get, 50-cent dollar leads all day long, but I'm still paying for those leads. And if they're not high quality leads and they're not willing to invest money into, products or services, or I don't know that yet, then it's still not that high quality of a lead. You can build a huge list and have a list of poor quality leads, but when somebody comes through and purchases, $7 or $47 or $197, that is a high quality buyer lead. That's an actual customer that's now in your system. And that HTA 1.0 system, that's basically your lead generation system, like Josh said earlier on, in the Zoom. So that is your lead generation system. If you can break even on the front end, that means you're putting paying customers into your high ticket profit maximizer system. That's the HTA 2.0 system. You're putting paying customers into that process to where, this is a very high quality lead, somebody who's willing to invest money to learn about affiliate marketing, and they're getting the ability to hop on with a coach every step of the way and really understand the process and be positioned to really make that, make those big ticket commissions by the time they go through the front end of the HTA 1.0 system. So if you can break even on the front end with the 1.0 system, that means that if you are positioned properly, with the HTA system, you're positioned to make huge commissions in the end, because there will be a certain amount of people and a certain percentage of people that come into that system. They're paying leads. Those are high quality leads. The highest quality leads are paying recurring subscription members, which you have in the HTA system when one of your customers comes through. And I guarantee you those leads, they go through the system long enough, they hop on a call with a coach, you will convert some of those leads into high ticket customers. And so that is where you really make your money. And when I first started online, I saw this, I recognized this, and then I went on to go build multiple systems for other companies that did multiple 7 figures in sales leveraging this model, because all I wanted to do was recoup my ad costs on the front end. Because if you can break even with the HTA 1.0 system, that means you can scale indefinitely, whether it's solo ads, whether it's Facebook ads, YouTube ads, you can scale indefinitely on the front end with your traffic source, break even. And when you can recoup that cost, that means any sale now on the back end is 100% pure profit. And that's where your focus needs to be to make those high ticket commissions and to get to your income goal fast. So let's take a look at the HTA 2.0 system. So to make $10,000 per month with the 2.0 system, this isn't including any commissions you made on the front end. This is just black and white, what it would take to get there. So if you're using the sales team, which I highly suggest, using the sales team, obviously, you're going to have some people that just reach out and say, hey, like I watched a video and I'm ready to join. That's great. But if you use the sales team and they close a sale within the system, you get a $1,500 commission for that on the HTAA 2.0 system. If you have somebody come through, they go through the system, they reach out to you personally and said, hey, Bob, like I really want to join and, I'm ready to go. Just like Dirk and Muriel today had one conversation with somebody, invested $5,000 right away. They got a $2,500 commission for that. But remember, guys, if all your traffic and all of your leads are paid for on the front end, that is pure profit. And so if you're using the sales team, that is only 7 sales per month to actually hit your income goal. Instead of, let's take the $197 per month, $197 lifetime product, that's 102 sales to do that. And so you take 7 off of that, that's basically 95 sales less that you have to make to actually make $10,000 per month. And I think for most people, making 7 sales to make $10,000 per month is a little bit more reasonable than going out and making 102, and even learning how to be able to make 102 sales, online. I mean, that's difficult on its own, whether it's $7 or $10,000, but it's just as easy and takes just as much time, guys, to sell a high ticket product as it does a low ticket product. So for me, when I look at my time investment, why I got into this business, that was to create more leverage in my life so I could work less and make more money. And so when I was traveling the world, and Josh and I traveled to Europe, South America, I don't know if he came with me to the UK, but we just traveled all over the place. Had a great time doing it. And the cool part was we worked maybe an hour or 2 a day, and I still only work an hour or 2 a day in the actual profit generating zone of my business. The rest is just now gets focused on my family and working on new ideas to support our community here at High Ticket Affiliate Accelerator. And so when you have a business that has that type of leverage where you can actually buy back your time, and when you invest, in the 2.0 system, that's basically what you're doing. You're buying back your time, because instead of having to go out there and make 102 sales, you now only have to make 7. And when I say it takes just as much energy to go make a $7 sale as it does a $5,000 sale, you talk to any sales professional, they'll tell you the exact same thing. It takes just as much time and effort to sell a high ticket product as it does a low ticket product. So where do you value your time? Where should you focus on spending your time? And the cool part about the High Ticket Affiliate Accelerator and what Josh and I have done here is we've solved all of these issues for you, because yes, closing the 7 sales for the $10,000 per month, you don't even have to worry about that. You don't even have to go out there and close those sales. You don't even have to go out there and be confident enough to go sell a $5,000 product. So all you have to focus on is, if you're positioned with the HTAA 1.0 system and the 2.0 system, your only focus is getting those $7 customers on the front end. When you get them through the front end, they're going to go through the process in the system. They're going to learn throughout the system steps, what it is they need to do to get set up. They're going to connect with the coach. They're going to be positioned, throughout that process to get their entire business set up. So when they're ready to run traffic, the coach is going to explain to them exactly why it's important to be positioned with high ticket products. And again, if you're in the position to invest in the HTAA 2.0 system, we'll get you set up. We'll walk you through that process. Obviously, not everybody is going to be in that position, and that's okay. You can start just with the 1.0 system, start getting your business rolling, start getting some commissions through that way. But if you do have the ability, if it's a good fit for you at this time, in the process, we're gonna, obviously, we're going to introduce you and invite you to join HTAA 2.0, where if you do send traffic to the front end and you get your system set up and somebody does decide to purchase, if you have 10 people that come through the front end and one of those people decides to upgrade to the 2.0 system, you want to make sure you're positioned to be able to capture those commissions and make up to $2,500 per sale. If the sales team's closing it, it's $1,500 per sale, but those are automated commissions. And let's say if you're closing the sales for yourself, in the 2.0 system, it only takes 4 sales. So all you need is 4 people to run off, from them going through either the front end of the system or, seeing your, going through the front end of the system and joining the system, to just reach out to you and say, hey, I really love this. I'd love to, what's the next step? How do I position myself for those big commissions? And you just send them the link for the 2.0 system, and you can capture up to $2,500 commissions if you close them yourself. And that happens to me in my business. I always leverage the sales teams, because that does create, Sorry guys, something just happened here. My computer just went off. Let's see. I think we're good. Okay, yeah, so, I always leverage the sales teams with the programs that I promoted, but I always had a handful of people that would reach out every month and just say, hey, like, I'm ready to go. So guys, when you actually break it down and you look at the numbers, it's really where is your time best spent? Because time is a resource we can't get back. And that's the reason why I got into high ticket affiliate marketing. My clients, they sell up to $70,000 to $100,000 packages because they realize the importance of time. And this is really a recession-proof business because everybody needs to get online. And people see now the importance of actually creating, a sustainable business that is recession-proof, that can handle these tough times, because people are always looking for another way to generate income. And with these types of online programs and what we created here with the High Ticket Affiliate Accelerator, this is one of the best, if not the best system out there, I truly feel. And we designed this thing to really, remove all of the techie stuff, remove all of the roadblocks, all the obstacles that most people face when starting an online business. And so we wanted to not have to teach you a specific skill set. We just want to give you the system and show you exactly what to do every step of the way, point and click. And we truly have achieved that here with High Ticket Affiliate Accelerator. And so, your only focus with the program is getting people into the 1.0 system. And if you are positioned with the 2.0 system, you're obviously positioned to make those, high ticket commissions. You're positioned to really create true leverage in your business. But the 1.0 system, you just need to focus on getting people to the $7 product, and that's all. And as they go through the process, they come into the group, they're part of the community. Josh and I are going to help, take care of that selling and telling for you, and the coaches and everything else. We're really going to create an amazing, powerful community here and really create so many success stories with the system. And, for you, I just, truly, if you have the ability, to get into the 2.0 system, I highly recommend it. And obviously, if you have time in your life where it's not possible, that's okay. But we do offer you a lot of different resources if you hop on the phone with one of our coaches to help you guys, find the funds to do that. But I see, Josh, you got your camera back. Do you want to hop in here?
Yeah, dude, I realized.
Stop sharing my screen.
We made this extremely simple. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Brian, any last words before we jump off here, man?
I don't think so. Just go for it. Even with the 1.0 system, start getting traffic going, go through the process and start getting those sales. Like, don't waste time, guys, even if you're not positioned, but start thinking about that. Start just making a plan. And even if, it takes you a couple months to get into the 2.0 position, that's perfectly fine. We're going to help and guide you guys every step of the way. So, the most important thing, guys, is just take action. Show up every day in your business and take action. And with the HTAA system, like, we take care of all the hard work, and you literally just have to, follow the steps, send the traffic, and away you go. So it really doesn't get easier than that. And I don't see any other questions here, guys. But I do appreciate all of you who did show up on this Impromptu Live that we hopped on. And I just really look forward, guys, to seeing your success. I truly believe in the system. I know Josh does too. That's why we're here. And I'm so passionate about this because I just know how well this is going to convert if you guys just follow the process and just go through it and take action, guys. So I don't have anything else, Josh. I appreciate all you guys for showing up. Stay safe in your homes, and